Hello everybody, happy International Women's Day. My name is Sally Mapstone and I read English at Wadham between 1975 and 1978. I'm now Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the University of St Andrews, and I also have the privilege of being an Honorary Fellow of Wadham. Wadham changed my life and it remains a very special place for me. It has, within the Oxford context, retained the sense of intelligent radicalism that it had in the 1970s, when it was, of course, one of the first 5 former men's colleges to admit women. The atmosphere in Wadham in the second half of the 1970s was engaged, political, and sometimes intense. Things change over the years, but I admire the way Wadham has developed its identity as a college associated with widening access and welcoming debate. Those priorities are never more important than now. In the 1970s, there were many women in Wadham, but they were all undergraduates and graduates. Wadham was much slower to appoint women as fellows and tutors. When I was there were none, the admirable Christina Howells being the first, elected in 1979, 4 years after the college had gone mixed. That phenomenon is one we can still recognise, institutions committing to diversity, but then taking a bit of time to roll it out. Happily, that has changed now at Wadham, but it was registered and remembered by my generation. For many reasons in the 1970s, women in Oxford felt the need for support, and we had essentially to generate it ourselves. Wadham women joined with women at the other mixed colleges and the women's colleges, particularly St Anne's, in founding some of the earliest consciousness-raising groups at the university. Mine was immensely important to me, and the support I got from Hannah Ginsberg and Annis Timpson during my final year has stayed with me. I have reproduced those kinds of sisterhoods in every organisation I have worked in since. Both at the University of Oxford, where I worked for 30 years or so, and here at St Andrews, I have founded and sponsored mentoring schemes for women because I believe the world is not yet the equal place that we would like it to be, and giving positive and shaping support to women is beneficial both to who they are and where they are. International Women's Day acknowledges that. It acknowledges that women are really good at supporting each other and bringing recognition to the challenges that women have in this world. It acknowledges what has changed in the cause of feminism, and I can tell you that in my life that is a huge amount, nearly all of it for the better, and what still needs to change. The COVID pandemic has really brought out the fact that women often still bear the majority workload in caring. We see this in academia, where I work, and across society. There is a social and institutional obligation to recognise how women are challenged during our current situation and the career implications that can have if employers do not show enlightenment in adjusting for that situation. I also think one of the most important things the women's movement needs to do now is to promote intergenerational respect and understanding. Feminists of my era should not find themselves at odds with feminists of the current age. Women over the centuries have shown themselves remarkably good at mobilising and inspiring across the generations. Let's continue to do that as inclusively as possible. Wadham women, including Leah and Lisa, who organised this, and Wadham College, I'm proud to be one of you. Let's show leadership and mutual support on International Women's Day.